Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Europe. It is the Marvel Rivals Championship, and it is the lower bracket finals. Winner moves on to the grand finals to play against the so far undefeated Team Cats. Loser secures third place. On the left, a team I have not covered at all. It is Yoinkanda. Yoinkanda. And on the right, 0%. They took a round off of Team Cats, but still no one has been able to match Team Cats in terms of maps. Hela, Hawkeye, getting removed here. Lunar Snow going to be secured by Yoinkanda. Punisher getting secured by 0%. They like to sneak that in. It seems to work for them. Ran it most of their games versus Team Cats. Third ban, 0%. I apologize for my throat. I have been casting solidly as a solo caster for the last 4 days in a row with basically very few breaks. Just full days worth of casting to make sure that I can get all these games recorded before the server resets. So my throat is kind of in tatters right now. Rocket getting banned out. With Punisher in play, they don't want to deal with that infinite ammo. The mod also taken out by 0%, removing that defending hero as 0% will be attacking first. And not wanting that in the mod for themselves. This does mean that the Hulk Iron Man combo has snuck through and both teams are going to be looking to pick that up with Zestroid. Going to be doing the Iron Man for their team. Pixel, a legendary Psylocke player, going to be playing it for their team. Let's get this going as I introduce our two teams. This is a best of 7. Winner goes to the grand finals. Loser takes third place. On the left, on defense, in the blue, it is Yoinkanda with Snaze playing the Doctor Strange. Etsu will be on the Psylocke. Frozo is going to be playing the Mantis. Hi, good lad. Yes, you are. Going to be playing the Incredible Hulk. Monk Muta will be playing the Iron Man. And DRP will be on the Lunar Snow. On the right-hand side, in the red, on the attack, it is 0% with playing the Doctor Strange. We have Pixel on the Psylocke, Line Pro on Lunar Snow. Sylvie will be playing the Mantis. Zestroid is on the Iron Man, and Networks will be playing the Incredible Hulk, and already trading shots with iGood Lad. Both teams starting off very aggressively here. 0% will be starting their percentage here. We'll be getting that cart moving. Pushing forward. Trying to get some movement. They are being pressured a little bit by the Hulk. Floating on the side is Etsu, looking for the right angle, seeing if they can pick anyone off. Damage output from Monk Muta. Both of the damage dealers from the side of Yoinkanda. Really just flanking off to the side right now. Staying high up. Forcing a split of focus, but Pixel, they've shown how good they are in the Psylocke. Pressuring Monk Muta to back up. Etsu trying to find the right angle as well as Pixel is taken out by Etsu. Maximum Pulse Cannon at the ready, but they're going to start off with the Unibeam. Getting some good damage, but they are going to get picked off. Etsu drops low, able to retreat, getting healed up by Mantis. Able to dash away, heal up. From above, knocked down by the Hulk as iGood Lad able to pick that up. Has the Eye of Agamotto, as does Snaze. Here Kai come, able to get the start on DRP, but not much else. Etsu going to be dropping the butterfly there as they pick up the double elimination. It's going to be 3 eliminations going over to the side of 0% though. And Yoinkanda, their defense absolutely collapsing here. They still have the Eye of Agamotto, But 0% will achieve that first point. Destroyed. Poking away. They still have that invincible pulse cannon. Seeing Etsu trading a couple shots. But keeping low at the moment. They don't want to get picked off, so just staying behind the shield. Moving up and down though, making those headshots hard to land. Quite a few shots are coming in from up high from the side of Yoinkanda. Eye of Agamotto stunning them out as Snaze was able to get the good engage. 3 members go down in exchange for 2. 0% was still able to trade out, but they do go down in terms. Good lad. Pressuring forward here. Forced to back up. Really wants to try and get onto that Iron Man again, having to pop that Hulk smash to keep themselves in this fight, to keep pushing. They want to try and keep that cart held as long as possible. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. Pixel able to get some good work done there, but it's picked up. Sestroid gates out Etsu. Both the Psylocks taken down here. Invisible Pulse Cannon available for both teams. We're going to see Mukada come down, gets the double elimination onto the backline. Sestroid going to be backing out, saving theirs. With a triple elimination from the side of Yoinkanda, 0%. They're forced to back up, reset, wait for the team to respawn and rejoin them. Etsu really trying to get onto Sestroid. Good damage, but the healing output is right there. Great damage output so far. Dozen Butterfly coming in from Pixel. Counter immediately from Etsu. Pixel's already taken out DRP on the backline. No one going to be picked up. Sestroid with the invincible pulse cannon takes out Frizzou. And Mukada taken down by Pixel. Sylvie gets Snaze. And Yoinkanda's defense is once again cleaned out. And 0% still going to be holding on to that Eye of Agamotto from Doctor Strange. At the ready to see if they can get the full engage angle. They've got 1 minute 52. This ultimate, if dropped correctly, could be what secures them that second point and gives them that extra timer to try and get the full triple cap right at the start here. Mukada sending out some pretty high DPS. Destroyed, dropping low. Snaze also with the Eye of Agamotto, gonna be dropping it, gets the 3-man stun onto the backline. Getting good damage, they dropped their own here. And it's gonna be the front lines getting wiped out for both teams, but it's 4-3 in favor of 0%. Etsu trying to defend. Doing damage, pressuring onto Bruce. Taking a lot of damage as Sestroid comes in, but the team respawning, rejoining. They're able to push him back.
Only 60 seconds left.
Piling on the pressure. Etsu trying to clear them off the point. Pixel with the darts and the butterflies trying to clean up the defense. Mukada's taken out Sestroid. One of the big attacking members. Down goes Mukada though, and Frizzou. 0% are starting to get momentum. They get another Etsu. Snaze are taken out as Pixel and are cleaning up here. Good lad is down, and they get to the next stage. 2 minutes to go to get that final capture. Finds the back line, immediately pressured, forces Pixel to back away, pick up a map heal. Gonna make their way back up though. Trying to see if it's worth going for that wraparound play. Finding their team is getting a distraction. Dash up to the high ground. Risky platform here. Very easy to fall. Quick dash back to the low ground. Too much attention coming in there. Good pressure. Taking out Snaze as once again 0% are pushing in here. Hulk Smash coming out from Networks as they push forward. We're seeing the Soul Rejuvenation from Frizzou to try and keep their team in this fight for the moment. Attacking through. Networks trying to push him back. Hulk Smash does expire. Does the butterflies. Also at the ready for Etsu. Could be looking at it for a turnaround play here. Moving in with the Dance of the Butterflies. Trying to clean them out. Pixel has their own. Yoinkanda takes out 2. Etsu goes down. Destroyed is taken out on the other side. Invincible Pulse Cannon was utilized. And Yoinkanda is picking up KOs from up in the sky and wiping out the attacking members of 0%.
30 seconds.
Could this be enough for Yoinkanda to clutch this out and stop them at tier number 2, 102 meters? Still going to be a difficult push for the members of Yoinkanda, but not unbeatable.
The final 10 seconds.
Snae's going to be pushing up, trying to get near to the car, really trying to zone him out. Looking for an opening here. Trying to step up. Here comes the hole. Aya Magamoto onto the back line, though, and that is bad news. Snae's able to get the lockdown, takes out all 3 members. Counter Aya Magamoto, Etsu, and Yoinkanda both stunned out, but they are tanking through, and 0%. Their offensive lineup is cleaned out here. Snae takes out Pixel. Down goes Strange. Overtime ticks over. And Yoinkanda hold at 102 meters and 95 centimeters.
2. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Time for the swap around. Can Yoinkanda
Watch team to win
get
this one.
a better push? It's a long distance that 0% made here. A long way to go. Not impossible. A full 3 cap, not even needed here. Just get a few centimeters further. 0% though. They made it almost all the way to the end. You essentially have to play like you're going for the 3 cap here. Composition-wise, pretty much the same here, except, not looking at the Doctor Strange at the moment. Despite the team-up bonus, they are swapping to the Magneto.
30 seconds before you attack.
In fact, we're getting quite a few swaps here. There we go. They're giving up on the Hulk entirely. And they're going with Doctor Strange, Magneto, the Asia frontline.
When this is over, maybe you could add
Just try and maximize that tankiness. Not going for big damage output with that Iron Man here. They are instead bringing out their own Star-Lord to go with that Psylocke.
the battle starts
Still
in
playing in
5,
the air, but potentially going to be able to try and bully out Yoinkanda.
2, 1.
Already pressuring it onto the point. Networks up on the high ground, pulling back. Does not really want to deal with the Hulk.
Equal to its
It's
destination.
Yoinkanda,
Zero, I promise you will reach the way.
the only Iron Man in this game now. But there's still competition in the sky as you see destroyed. And a couple hits, but there's Etsu trying to give Iron Man some space, trying to counter him out there. Takes a lot of damage themselves. Forced to back out. Pixel also up into the air. Yoinkanda staying at a far distance. Trying to give them the space they need. Networks dropped low, healed up for the rest of their team. Yoinkanda from behind takes out Line Pro, takes out Sylvie. And even though there's competition in the sky as Yoinkanda does go down, they just did their job beautifully. Networks taken out on the side. As Pixel in the low ground, locked down there by DRP.
Chin up.
And Yoinkanda cruising forward at this early stage. Very quick movement here. Already making their way in. Portal gonna be dropped to try and hold this defense, buy some time. Already Destroyed is taken out on that Star-Lord. Stays. Not gonna have an easy time here. Aya Magamoto is at the ready though. They're trying to wait for Destroyed to really make their way back in. Pixel taken out. Good situation down for Yoinkanda. There's the Aya Magamoto onto the backline, locking down Line Pro, Sylvie, and 0% are getting cleaned up once again. Dance of the Butterflies used by Etsu there as Yoinkanda are snowballing through this on the attack.
Road. You're mine.
4 minutes and 34 seconds. Loads of time. But when your opponents are strong, every step becomes a risk. Yoinkanda
A nice deep
in the air, finds Pixel. Tries to melt through them with the Uni Beam, takes a lot of damage, forced to back away. Mantis already topping them up though. Wiping out that center building. Giving themselves a good opportunity to wrap around. Galactic Legend coming out from Destroyed, trying to isolate individual members who are alone. And in fact, they clean up the members of Yoinkanda. 0%. With a near 100% defense there, taking out everyone except for Moncada, who was able to hide behind the building. 0%, they only burned their Galactic Legend there, so they still have several heroics, which they're going to try and use their Eye of Agamotto to lock down the backline for Zoe with serious damage. Here comes the Maximum Pulse Cannon, not enough to pick anyone off here. They're holding the line, tanking through. Both of Yoinkanda's supports, their strategists, using their healing ultimates together in tangent, which means they lose a little bit of value for Zoe getting taken out. DRP is down, and 0%. Now they have the momentum as they get yet another cleanup. 3 minutes to go. Yoinkanda respawning fast. Taking out Etsu. Removing that Psylocke from the flank. Etsu respawning. Here comes the soul rejuvenation from Sylvie. Getting the extra healing. Line Pro onto Frasso. Snaze is down. DRP. And once again, 0%. Giving Yoinkanda a little bit of their own medicine from the start of this game as they begin to push back. 2 minutes 35 to go. Yoinkanda slowly regrouping as best as they can. Does the butterfly, taking out the backliners because the supports use their ultimates, which they do. Taking out 2. Pixel with the response, trying to just delete some of those backliners as well. They've already taken out Snaze on that front line, but they're still getting taken down. Good lad with the Hulk smash to give them some space to push back the members of 0% so that their team can get some push going. It's some good work there. A little bit of damage is taken. But they tank and then push through. Moncada back once again. Monk Buddha try to push through. Has that invincible pulse cannon. Waiting for the right angle. Here comes the Galactic Legend trying to take out Monk Buddha. Absolutely taking them there as Destroyed has the perfect angle, finding all the isolated members. And once again, Yoinkanda's push is shut down. They delay the elimination onto Good Lad. Finish them off there with Line Pro. Really trying to maximize that respawn time. Stagger them. Voice Yoinkanda to maybe take fights that are disadvantageous to them. Hulk, though, does have a pretty good rotation, so they will be able to get back into this fight quite quickly. Snaze try to make their way forward, try to step up. The networks dueling with them, holding the cart for now. Voice to back up at least a little bit. Pulse comes out, is absorbed beautifully. Eye of Agamotto comes out. Sylvie is stunned out. Networks holding on to theirs as everyone is beginning to group up. Does the butterflies from Pixel. Destroyed takes out Snaze as 0% seem to be pushing back once again. Yoinkanda in full retreat with 30 seconds left. Losing anyone right now is an absolute nightmare for their push. Networks. Portal coming out from Snaze, trying to get them onto the cart. This will allow them to take overtime. 10 seconds. Tarzan the butterfly coming in immediately from Etsu, but it's being out-healed there. Monk Buddha has swapped off the Iron Man onto the Wolverine to try and burn through this front line. Taking out the Magneto, looking for more. Eye of Agamotto to stun them out. Networks holding on to it till the last moment. But Monk Buddha is still tanking through this Destroyed with the Galactic Legend to try and clean them out and prevent any more push. The healing is good, but Destroyed has the angle. They find it beautifully. Blast a Mirage to finish them off, wipe them out. And 0% will hold. That is going to be map number 1, going over to 0%, holding them at point 1. Great play by both teams, but 0%. They really started getting some momentum as the game went on and started adjusting, started evolving. This is what we've seen from them in the past. Every game they play, they get a little bit stronger. Yoinkanda, an incredible performance though. Doing huge numbers across the board here. 48k damage blocked by Snaze. 23k damage done. The top in the game by Etsu. Healing just minorly, barely sniped out by Lime Pro on that Lunar Snow. Just overtaking DRP. But it's where the final hits come in that we start to see where 0% was able to really start getting their momentum going. 13, 19, 15. In fact, picking up a huge amount of KOs. Yoinkanda and Etsu doing well for their team, as did Snaze. But even Lime Pro getting 8 final hits. The elimination is just leaning a little bit more in 0%'s favor as they take the lead in this series. It's a best of 7 though, first to 4 wins. So I'm going to head to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for game number 2 of this lower bracket final. See you in a sec. Sorry for the hot mic in the break there, but I did fix it and adjust it. I just had to clear my throat. As I mentioned, it is in ruins. As we are heading into Hall of Jalia. The Wakandan Empire. The Wakanda Galactic Empire, I believe. Yoinkanda. They're going to be getting rid of that Star-Lord. Not too surprising there. Zestroid was absolutely popping off in that last game. Hawkeye taken out as well. Do 0% secure the Punisher again? Try and force that Rocket Raccoon ban. They secure the Hela this time, and that does make a lot of sense. Zestroid is an incredible Hela. I have not been able to see Yoinkanda play it. So we'll see if this is smart or folly. As we are heading into game number 2, this is a convergence map. 0% starting off on the defense. Lunar Snow going to be secured once more. Who is banned out this time? The Psylocke taken out. Yoinkanda also targeting Pixel, who puts on a clinic every time they are let on the Psychic Assassin. 0%. Final ban of map number 2. Namor taken out. Very interesting. We see that Lunar Snow getting locked in.
Could make all the difference.
They are going to be going, by the way, with that Punisher. Not looking in the rocket, though. It's destroyed on that Punisher. Even though Hela is available, I don't know how much they'll stick with this. Oh, Pixel has the Hela. Okay. Etsu. Currently hovering the Black Panther, but not going to be committing to it yet. They've got plenty of time before the door opens. Zestroid. Going with the Punisher. They are committing to it with the rollout. Hella and Punisher. Very anti-air. If there was a, if we were going to see an Iron Man or Star-Lord, even though Star-Lord is bad, going to get played here, this would be a pretty reasonable way to do it. Ooh, a turret! We see that so rarely. Due to the fact it keeps you static, puts you in danger, but they're using it to take out the bridge. Activate the map. Means that it's going to be harder for the members of Yoinkanda to step onto the point. Turret is also just going to trade out a little bit of damage there. In fact, getting Frizzone down quite a bit in terms of health, forced to back out here. Etsu did dash into enemy territory. Is going for a big wraparound play here on this Black Panther. Black Panther already relatively squishy. If they get targeted down and picked off, the survivability getting nerfed. You really need optimum conditions for this character to work, but when it does, it works so well, doing some great damage. Forced to spin to freedom. Nice play by Etsu so far. Keeping moving, keeping him busy. Good damage, trying to get onto Sestroid. Sestroid. Nice spear by Etsu. This is some good Black Panther. We've seen a couple players try it, but this is already a little bit more effective. It's been able to get value without getting targeted down so far. Etsu is actually playing out of their mind here. Trying to take out the front line as well, but that Magneto shield making it a little more difficult. Drop low, finally just going to be countered out by Hehehehe, who's dropping the Meteor M, but Fate of Both Worlds and the shield from Doctor Strange says no thank you. Hehehe is about to get focused down and likely picked off here. Getting some healing. Thanks to Sylvie dropping that extra soul rejuvenation healing. Now we're seeing Frizzone drop the same things and they continue to push up. Line Pro with the Fate of Both Worlds. Both these teams, the fight just kind of put on hold while these ults are being used here. But they still try and get the right angle. Frizzone taken out. Destroyed with the final judgment, pushing back the members of Yoinkanda. 2 stages of capture taken by Yoinkanda, but 0%. Able to hold, able to defend. Reset for the teams here. Etsu still on that Black Panther. They're going to be portaling in here. Pushed back through the portal. Says no. Go home. Get out. This is our base. Go back to spawn. We'll either send you there the quick way back through your portal or the long way. Eye of Agamotto's traded by both teams. Lockdowns on both sides. Pixel has taken to the sky and that Goddess of Death takes out Frizzone here. Etsu with the Blast Descent. Pixels takes out Monk Muta. But they are taken down, but 0% this time are going to be pushed off the point as the Bast statue is activated.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Spirit is free. Onward to my sacred hall.
Making their way. Trying to push up, make some room for that statue, but 0% already pushing through, dropping that soul rejuvenation very early in this fight. Meteor M from Hehehehe into the backline, but it's tagged. Monk Muda is taken to the sky with the Goddess of Death, taking out Destroyed, pushing in, trying to snipe them on the retreat. The statue is in the way on those left autos, but it's enough to snipe Pixel, and Snaze finishes off Networks, and Monk Muda finishing off Line Pro on the way as Yoinkanda snowballing their momentum here. Take it to the high ground. Trying to find anyone. There's a little bit of a duel happening inside as Etsu trying to take out some of the defenders from behind. Finds the supports. Spear dash, flying kick, trying to finish them, forced to back out. Destroyed will activate the final judgment to try and push through this defense. Immediately, we're going to be seeing the fate of both worlds to try and shut down and counteract that damage, which it does, but Lime Pro has matched it, keeping and Sylvie in this fight, allowing Destroyed to burst down Etsu. Pushing forward. They're able to force Yoinkanda back once more. A little bit of damage. Networks dropped low. Forced to back away. These teams very close in terms of skill, getting a lot of back and forth fights. Etsu. Once again, wrapping around. Spotted immediately though by Destroyed. Just gonna be rotating out of there, but they're keeping an eye out for them now. Caught by the smoke grenade and sniped out the air. Destroyed with the map awareness, and Yoinkanda getting pushed back off the point again. Damage output so good by Destroyed. Tries to get the smoke grenade to get a finishing blow. Unable to do so. Destroyed, we're seeing why they do this. Portal coming out from Snaze. Up to the high ground. Try and wrap past the attack. Already has been spotted though. But they're going in. Pixel taking to the skies, and the Goddess of Death pops down immediately though. Networks dropping the Eye of Agamotto, takes out two members. Meteor M takes out the healer on the backline. Lime Pro is going down. Eye of Agamotto, Blast Descent as Etsu is deep in there trying to get the finishing blows. But they're tanking through this. Destroyed with the final judgment, but the Black Panther is so fast, but they're still finishing the job. Yoinkanda, make it 3, make it 4. Goddess of Death to buy some time here. Monk Butter is completely shut down by the Doctor Strange, forced to back away. Overtime is ticking down. 0% are holding beautifully, finishing off the Hulk back into Banner. The transformation, meaning that the duration on the objective doesn't count. And the overtime will tick down. 1 point, 98 meters. 0% making a good case for themselves right now to make their way into the grand finals. Do we see them switch anything up as they move on to attack? Destroyed, being one of the only people consistently playing this Punisher, but playing it ridiculously well here. Making a good case for it. We saw it bad down in game 1. We're going to see Yoinkanda. They're switching it up a little bit. Giving themselves a triple healer. We're moving over to the Asia meta a little bit here. Giving themselves the Adam Warlock, the Mantis, and the Lunar Snow. This is the triple healer composition that we did see come out in those Asia final games. And very similar to what we saw in those final Asia games. They pulled it out when they had their backs against the wall. Yoinkanda on the defense. Now, what happened last time we saw this, when it happened in Asia, is the other team lost to it twice and then copied it, and then the games went for 25 minutes. Let's see if we see a duplicate of that. As Yoinkanda moving in for the defenses here. Networks. Scouting with the portal. Looking for the position to take it. Goes for the inside area. And they are going to go in. It's Destroyed. Poking away. Has the shotgun out already. Doing good damage. Not enough to finish anyone off. The triple healer is going to make this very difficult for Yoinkanda to push through. Sorry, for 0% to push through. Try to burst through, but look at the hit points. DRP dropping it a little bit low. Frazone drops a little bit low, but there's the heal. Healing the best they can. Trying to keep the team topped up. DRP dropped down due to the flank and a cocoon on the low ground. Revive, but already they've lost several members. Snaze down, DRP taken out, and 0%. Seeing this triple support, they say, what? Why? And they just completely wipe out this defense, and Yoinkanda trying to replicate some of the success that we saw in Asia, but it's completely getting shut down at this early stage. Huge plays right now for 0%, as once again they've given themselves almost 5 minutes to get that cart. 4 minutes 49 to make it another 80 meters. 84 to be precise. Push it up. Little bits of pressure here and there. And that works. Really shielding for their team. We're seeing a load of members getting dropped low. They're sticking with that triple healer. Line Pro taking out Meteor M. Takes out Destroyed. 0%. They're still pushing, even though they're down 2 members, as this time Yoinkanda are hyper-aggressive. Networks goes down. Meteor M to try and shut it as gets the double. Keeps the team in the fight. Monkbana jumping into the air, but getting countered immediately by Pixel. And 0% are cruising through this, down 2 members. Aya Magamoto, though, for the attempted turnaround from the side of Snaze, but Snaze is picked off. No one from 0% goes down. They continue to push up, looking for their opportunity to make it. DRP does have that karmic revival. They want to use it. Networks from above! Aya Magamoto stunned out immediately, takes down 1, but gets wiped out in exchange. Here comes the karmic revival from DRP to give them the 5 versus 4 right now. They find the flanking Punisher. All right.
Second chance is over.
Getting some good damage. Yoinkanda has finally put a stop to 0%, forcing them back off the point. But with 3 minutes left to go, they're holding on as best they can. Networks try to wrap around. No Aya Magamoto, but always play like you do. Claiming the high ground so they can get the pressure going. The healing output from Yoinkanda is good. 76 versus 98 right now. 12 more meters needed by 0% as they make their way forward. Meteor M from onto the healers, and they're able to burst through the extra damage output. Why, good lad, getting focused down here, doing good work. Moncada, with the goddess of death, is cleaning out the attack. 0%, they're trying to hold on as best as they can, but they are losing members. They're forced to back up with 2 minutes to go and 18 meters to go. They will back away. I heard something make a banging noise behind me. I hope nothing broke. Destroyed, picking away. Little bit of damage here and there. Smoke bomb so they can get the rotation. It's Destroyed. Pushing up, trying to get the right angle here. The damage output on that Punisher is huge. Back to adjudication from Deliverance. Aya Magamoto, great smoke bomb to dodge back and give their team a chance to turn around. 0% able to counter around as DRP is sent into the cocoon and Snaze is sent into the spawn. Destroyed, taking out Monkbana. Etsu gets Pixel, but they keep pushing in. No, the snipe on the DRP shuts down the revive, and Yoinkanda are about to get pushed in. 0% finish off Frizzle, finish off Etsu. Portal to try and hold at the finish line, and they take out Destroyed. Networks trying to play up. They still have most of their team here, even though they don't have the Punisher. Sylvie getting taken down. Looks like they do just decide to back out. 44 seconds left. They can heal up and go back in for one final push. As Yoinkanda look to defend the wipeout onto DRP, preventing that karmic revival. 30 seconds. They have Portal. They're going to group up and Portal in for one final push. They choose the high ground once again, where they can then drop down. Immediately spotted by Yoinkanda, but 0% with the high ground. They just need to touch for overtime, which they've got 9 seconds to do. Destroyed has that final judgment at the ready, just waiting for Networks to pull the trigger. Pressuring, dropped low, healed up. Here comes the goddess of death from Mukmana as Networks pushes forward. Is going to wait for Mukmana to pull back. Already they've lost Destroyed on the backline. Still be taken out as well, but it's going to try and tank it. Ayamangamoto stuns out too. DRP in for Zo as they keep pushing forward. Line Pro is keeping the team alive with the fate of both worlds. So Destroyed is swapped to the Iron Man so they can rotate back in from spawn in time. Is tanking beautifully here, keeping the team up. Pixel is picked off before they can drop that extra damage, but the Iron Man pick last second cleans through that defense, and 0% take the fight, take the push, and go 2-0 up in this series.
Another epic victory.
The lead is increased by 0%. Able to get the MVP, well deserved. Picking up 12 final hits, 30 eliminations, and the third most damage blocked. Networks 39k. Big shout out to Snaze though, 47k damage blocked. Healing once again going over to Line Pro with 37k. Top eliminations, Pixel. Pippin Mukmana at the end as the Hella victor. Destroyed. Going on that Punisher, getting 9 eliminations, getting up there with the top damage dealers. A little bit behind Hair though, who is kind of popping off. This is a solid tank player. But now they've got to try and get themselves to match point. If 0% win this, then they are win the next map. They are 1 win away from getting back to that grand finals and getting that rematch against Team Cats. Whereas Yoinkanda, they are still on 0 wins. And they need 4 to get into those grand finals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take us to a quick break where I'll remember to mute the right microphone this time. So we will be right back with game number 3. It is map number 3, 0% up 2-0, and we are heading to Berlin T'Challa in the Galactic Empire of Wakanda. It is domination, and the first ban goes over to Yoinkanda. They take out the Magneto. A well-deserved ban against them as they have been popping off. A solid removal here. They are hovering. An incredible Hulk, though. Bruce Banner Potentially for 0%, meaning that they could swap onto a Doctor Strange and go for the Gamma team-up. 0%. What do they protect? They protect perhaps that Psylocke for Pixel. Do they go for that Punisher for Zestroid? Or the Hela for either of them? They choose the Hela. Very sensible. If you have two people who can play the same hero, then perhaps saving it is a good choice for you here. Yoinkanda. What is their protect? They keep protecting that lunar snow. The ability to basically say, hold on, we're just going to stop fighting for a bit. You can do what you like, but we're just going to absorb all the damage and not really mind. Yoinkanda with the third ban. Psylocke still in play. They choose to take out the Star-Lord, though. Destroyed yet another hero that they've been doing work with. The damage dealers for 0%, drawing a lot of the ire when it comes to Yoinkanda's bans. Iron Man going to be taken out, though. 0%, even though they have the opportunity to do it themselves. They're going to stick with their more standard setup here. They will go for the Gamma team-up, but only with Doctor Strange, as they get their two more preferred damage dealers, the Hela and the Psylocke. Exactly the same on the other side. Yoinkanda getting their own. Good lad. Thinking about a Thor here. Hovering between that and Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner is locked in. Team-up value being considered a little too high here. If 0% wins, they go to match point and will be one win away from the grand finals. If Yoinkanda win, then the series gets that little bit closer and the comeback will begin. Rocket team up. Oh, sorry, Rocket BRB gonna be dropped here. Shielding the team so that they can get that little bit of protection before they make their way onto the point.
But right now, I think we need superheroes for that. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Team up reactivated. Little bit of protection. Portal right off the back for just heading straight to the point, straight to the high ground. Both teams doing the same thing. Position taken a little bit more aggressively, though, by Yoinkanda. They're able to hold that central point here. Meaning has their work cut out to step up. Getting a little bit of space created by Networks allows them to retake the center point, but they're being pushed back. Chase down, gets the map healing, but it's taken out here as Yoinkanda able to hold the good position. Monk Buddha. A little bit of damage onto Zestroid, who uses the Astral Flock to get out of danger. A lot of trading of shots here as Pixel is able to find Snaze. On the rotation, down goes Monk Buddha. Sniped by Zestroid. As the point, 29% already for Yoinkanda, but 0% with those pickups. Able to step onto the point, taking out Good Lad, and even pushing up further, trying to get onto those healers, which they get one of. DRP able to escape up the stairs with the help of Snaze there. But 0%, they will take the early position. Pixel. Absolutely dominant on this Psylocke, once again being left over to them. Etsu on the flag, down to the butterfly. Team groups up, share the damage, in and out. Healing coming out, Zestroid takes to the sky with the Goddess of Death, trying to burst through the healing, but the Fate of Both Worlds completely shuts it down. Pixel may be looking for a backline dive of their own, holds onto the dance of the butterfly as they take out Monk Buddha. Yoinkanda losing members down to 2. And once again, it's Snaze and DRP in retreat. This DRP is picked off by Pixel looking for anyone coming out of spawn, but will back up as to not get caught out. 0% up to 59% already. Overtaking Yoinkanda, who got the early cap. Big hit onto Pixel, but healed up fast. Dance of the Butterfly. They get Lime Throw, but Mugbana kicked off in exchange. The tankiness is good. It's actually 0% that will fall here. Destroyed and Pixel both taken out. Cannot tank through forever. Networks is desperately trying to hold the line down into Bana. Not even staggered. Just going to be popped. The point retaken by Yoinkanda. Move into the defensive position. Networks popping back into that Hulk form. Portal being used. Teams regrouped, allowing 0% to make their way back in. Indestructible guard. Eye of Agamotto stuns out Pixel and Sylvie on the backline. Sylvie drops low, but Lime Pro keeps them upright with that Fate of Both Worlds as they keep going for the counterplay. Mugbana into the high ground with the Goddess of Death, going to try and take out any of those backline members as they are very split here. 0%. Snaze goes down, but Sylvie completely separated from the rest of the team. Mugbana ambushed by Pixel, though. And 0% once again, even though they split up very hard, they still are able to isolate and win the majority of their individual fights. 89, 90. Yoinkanda, their portal coming in as well for the last ditch attempt at the defense. Snaze trying to get to the point. 3%. Someone needs to touch. I am going to try and stun them out. It is mostly blocked as DRP is taken out immediately. Networks drop low. Lime Pro barely standing here as Destroyed is in the air. Trying to work down the defensive members. Takes out Ensu as they try to dash through. Destroyed. Big damage. Utilizing the Soul Siphon to blast down the enemy Hela. Knocking down into Banner. Down goes Snaze. And it is going to be 0% taking round 1 of map number 3. 0% putting on a heck of a performance in this round. Looking to close this out and make their way back to that grand finals. 0% already halfway towards that match point. Can they close this out? Portal still on cooldown. Yoinkanda's going to be in the same boat as Snaze, using theirs very recently. Any pick adjustments? Looks like no. We're sticking with the same from both sides. Pixel with that Dance of the Butterflies, but they've got a deal with Igor Lad Shield and DRP with that Fate of Both Worlds. That will shut them down if they get in too much trouble. Pixel with the fast rollout, breaking down the sidewalls so they can get that high ground move. Trying to break cover. Give their team the opportunity to just pick anyone off on the rotation, but it's a high ground move by Yoinkanda. Able to step onto the point early. Good boy. Leaping into the backline, trying to get to the rest of their team. Pixel just going to be backing out as makes their way onto the point. Good Lad diving into the backline, making space as is already taken out. Good Lad not going to commit. A little bit of damage, absorbing hits. Reset. Dance of the Butterfly by Pixels. Trying to take him down, but down into the puny banner. Pixel gets good work there as Destroyed picked off Good Lad. Counter Dance of the Butterfly though, picking them off as Etsu gets a quadruple there. And Yoinkanda looking to even up this map number 3. They once again are the team to get the first percentage onto the point. Going to be playing close to the point, trying to get people on the rotation. Not going super aggressive. There's the portal up to the high ground. Already spocketing. Getting good damage, trying to finish them off. Attack from both angles. Try and make that shield mean nothing with the healers dropping down to help out here. And Etsu forced to back away. DRP forced to use the Fate of both worlds as Yoinkanda. Little bit nervous. Zestroid takes to the air as Networks is completely popped. Zestroid trying to snipe him, but no, is popped out of the goddess. Etsu trying to win the duel, but Zestroid with the healers tanks through it. Dodges the Eye of Agamotto as Zestroid could be their team's last hope here as Line Pro would still be taken out. Already going down. Trying to attack through, but the numbers too much in Yoinkanda's favor. Yoinkanda about to even up the score here, 73%. Looking to claim a point at least. Get that momentum going back in their favor. They really don't want to be stuck on match point and being forced to make the reverse sweep. They'd much rather get that momentum started right now. And it looks like they may do so. Is there any way to get on the point? Is going to be able to make it, but they take a lot of damage in the process. Etsu into the backline with the Dance of the Butterfly, trying to take out one. Has already taken out Pixel. Dropped low. Is still poking away with that damage for the rest of the team. Trying to get onto those backline members. Takes out Sylvie. Monk Mudder into the sky. Dropping fools. Huge damage onto as 0% are cleaned up. And Yoinkanda are back in this map. Heading to Imperial Institute of Science. This is some momentum. Something desperately needed for Yoinkanda. 0% being so close to that match point. But Yoinkanda, they still are going to try.
30 seconds before you
They've
attack.
got momentum.
Get ready.
They now have the ability to try and get themselves a map on the board. Just get themselves in this competition.
Perhaps they could even cut you.
Doubt it, but don't try.
Neither team swapping any players, any characters.
Banner is smart.
Sticking the exact same stuff for now. With the Eye of Agamotto. I Good Lad with the Hulk Smash. Dance of the Butterfly just around the corner for Pixel. At 96%, 97%. Networks about to have their Hulk Smash.
We may have to ally with one doom.
So 0% are going to have
The other.
3 ultimates by the time they get to the objective. Compared to Yoinkanda's 1. Making their way forward. Getting some good pokes, some good harass right off the bat. Dance of the Butterfly immediately coming out from Pixel into the backline, taking out the healers. Frazo and DRP already removed, but they've lost Zestroid as they were taken out. Pixel goes down to Monk Muda as well as Yoinkanda. Despite losing multiple members, they are still holding. Finally, Monk Muda taken out by Networks, who goes in for the dive. I Good Lad trying to buy time, but the point will be captured by 0%. Down goes Banner. As gonna be stepping up, doing a little bit of damage. The healers have returned, and is getting healed up. Sending out good DPS here. Dr. Strange is doing some good work. I Good Lad has returned on that Hulk into the backline, causing pressure. Dance of the Butterfly coming out onto the backline from Etsu, trying to clean them up. But Sylvie tanks through it. Aya Magamoto onto Frazo, and Mukmana. Snaze is already down, but DRP is taking the team through with the Fate of both worlds for the side of Yoinkanda. In the meantime, 0%, their backline is getting kind of split out here, thanks to the pressure of I Good Lad. Flag from Etsu as well. Making it difficult for Zestroid to get the DPS out, but do they want to because they're getting targeted too much, has to pop into the Goddess of Death. Aya Magamoto from Snaze as Monk Mana also with the Goddess of Death. Gonna pop him down. Monk Mana already low, but is uncontested up here, doing huge damage up, but needs some healing. Finally gonna get it from the Lunar Snow. Damage bonus from Mantis, trying to take out Cloak and Levitation up to the high ground. Trying to finish them off and finally finds a shot through the shield. Making a double. Line Pro is down. 75% to 9 as Yoinkanda take control. Looks like we're going to be seeing a portal coming out from directly onto the point. They begin the push. Pixel with the wraparound. Stars and the butterfly onto the healers. And once again, they get Etsu, DRP, and Snaze. Last healer taken out. That's a full team wipe by 0%. Only losing Destroyed. 0% recapture. Snaze likely going to be creating a portal for their team as well. No, never mind. It's on cooldown. Forced to run back in. 87%. They will make it to the point in time. But can they hold? With the Eye of Agamotto, looking for the opportunity to just burst through this attacking force. Overtime will be ticked. Standing on the point, utilizing that Hulk beef. The heals coming out right away. DRP with the fate of both worlds as they push onto the point. Sylvie with the soul rejuvenation so that the air can tank through as well. Destroyed is taken out again by Etsu. Eye of Agamotto stuns out Monk Muda. Frozo taken out. Counter Eye of Agamotto stuns out Sylvie, but Line Pro is tanking through with the fate of both worlds. Monk Muda has taken to the sky and is trying to burn through that backline. Take them out with the healing, but again, the fate of both worlds is just too much tankiness. Hair has been taken out here, but Yoinkanda, their bodies are dropping low. It's not going to be enough though, as 0% lose 3 members. So unless Destroyed can isolate everyone, they're just going to have to back up, reset, regroup. And that's exactly what they do. Monk Butter may have seen Destroyed there. They do. They go into the duel. 68%. That works. Going to be the first to make it to the point. Monk Butter on one flank. Etsu on the lower flank. Dance of the butterfly from Pixels onto the backline. Once again, trying to take him out. Once for Zoe, they pick them up. The healer is down. Destroyed into the Goddess of Death. Trying to backline, take out those frontline. Snaze taking through, needs the heals, but they can't get him. Destroyed taking out the front line, looking for the second. They get Igood Lad. The healers are getting 2 zoned out here. Igood Lad backing away, tagging through. Great use of the Soul Siphon by Destroyed to take the fight. Overtime is ticking down. No bodies to touch the point. And that is going to be 0%. Taking the map and moving themselves to match point. 0% are 1 win away from going to the grand finals, where they will get their rematch versus Team Cats. Destroyed having a little bit of trouble getting focused down. You can see that they had they got eliminated 7 times, actually less than Pixel. But they still did work. 19 final hits, 26 eliminations, 21k damage. Second highest in the game, just behind Monk Butter, who got 23k damage. Best damage blocked, proving that even though they're not on that Magneto, they can still play a frontliner with all the capabilities that are needed. Finally, top healing. Line Pro, once again, topping out the numbers. And they're not really trading much for it even. You can see that they have more damage blocked. They were eliminated less times than DRP, more healing done, and only 300 less damage done. Same amount of final hits, almost the exact same amount of assists. Line Pro is just currently, and it's probably due to just the amount of times that we did see DRP forced to rejoin their team, back out, reset. But Line Pro is currently performing the best in this game as a strategist. Just in terms of pure numbers. Even accuracy, 50% to 42%. DRP though, they have been doing an amazing job with those Fate of Both Worlds, timing them to block the hits when needed. But they've got to step it up just a little bit more. That tiny percentage. Everyone on the side of Yoinkanda needs to step it up. That tiny bit more. That tiny extra percent. So that they can pull off what could be the legendary reverse sweep. Or are we going to see 0% take the 4-0 and head back to the grand finals, where they will play against Team Cats? Let's find out. It's going to be a slightly longer break, so I need to get a drink. But when we come back, it'll be game number 4, potentially the last, between 0% and Yoinkanda to decide who goes on to the grand finals. Drink has been acquired. I am back. Sorry for the slightly longer break than usual. I now have some liquids to try and keep my throat from absolutely self-destructing. Hella gonna be bad out. And you know what? Don't blame him. Yoinkanda really struggling to deal with Destroyed, who is just getting the numbers here. Hawkeye going to be taken out of action. Who is going to be the protect from 0%? Last time they saved Hella. Psylocke also is available. Could pick that up for Pixel. We're on Hell's Heaven. And there we go. Psylocke protected for Pixel. Yoinkanda. Who is their choice here? Hehehehe has once again been allowed onto the Magneto at this point. What options do you have as Yoinkanda? When you're on match point, they stick with the Lunar Snow. DRP having the preference. And there we go. They bat out the Magneto. Taken away from Hehehehe. Destroyed has disconnected. That is potentially very bad news. 0%. They're just going to run down the clock here. Bad at the last possible second. Every second counts. Destroyed is back. Iron Man will be taken out. Still leaving themselves that Hulk Strange combo. Exactly what they're going to do. Networks onto the Hulk. Hehehehe. Onto the Doctor Strange. And that gives them Mantis, Lunar Snow. No Adam Warlock for the full Guardians combo. Line Pro really enjoyed that Luna Snow. Don't blame them. She's just a little bit stronger in terms of like actual just number output than a lot of the other supports at the moment. A lot of the other strategists. Monk Muda, though, they are looking at bringing in a Wolverine. Very cool idea. If you want to just try and burst through that front line, find a way to do it. That works.
30 seconds before
Going to be
you
dropping
attack.
that Rocket Raccoon, give their team that little bit of a pick-me-up, that roll-out shield so that everyone gets that little bit of extra tankiness.
Need a bigger gun?
Bingo! Where do I find you?
Destroyed, Sylvie already picking up theirs.
I was a prisoner of the collective.
Line Pro getting their armor. And Pixel yet to grab their shields.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
That will be it. Pixel and don't grab their shields.
Do is capture the mission area.
Portal
Got it?
coming in from this side. Yoinkanda, who need to pull off some insane plays. They are not using their portal, saving it for later.
Even on the screen.
As such, high ground taken by 0%.
I need assistance.
I am strengthened for battle.
Already getting pressured from both sides here. Point active in 4 seconds. Yoinkanda trying to step up, which they will be able to do.
Capture now.
Hulk, indestructible guard, but Wolverine clearing through, taking out Networks is down as well. And Yoinkanda, the sneaky Hulk, when their backs are against the wall, the Wolverine comes out. They have yet to use the fastball special, but it is an option for them.
Just like Weapon X.
Monk Mudder with the last second pick to bring them back into this game. They bring out the Wolverine. They bring out the Tank Buster. And so far, they're holding position. Taking a lot of damage, though. Forced to back away. Get healed up. Trying to get that healing, that damage reduction. Trying to tank through, but they need to get close to get their damage output here. They find nearly sending them over the edge. Galactic Legend coming out from Destroyed, but Monk Butter doing huge damage here. Destroyed. Everyone grouped up so much. Even the Galactic Legend cannot burn through DRP. And that fate of both worlds.
Progress has passed the halfway point.
53% for Yoinkanda already. It's Destroyed. Heading to the low ground so they can get healed up. Sometimes, something that y'all should know in quick match and competitive, sometimes if you want healing, it's your job to go get it. You can't be all the way inside the enemy spawn and pull a Genji. Blaster Barrage. Takes out Etsu. 0% finally starting to get a little bit of momentum. Here comes the last stand though, but Monk Butter taking him down and stays with the turnaround. They wipe 0% off the board.
I might let someone else help.
Does have a portal? No, they don't. It's a race against time, 94%. I do not think they're making it. It's up to Pixel, really, the fastest rollout here.
Feel like Hawk should
They don't even try. Just gonna let it go. Lose that first point. Mug Butter for Yoinkanda. With the last second hero choice, that Wolverine. It's the bottom of the ninth, kid, and we're gonna need to see some moxie. We're gonna need to see some crazy picks. And Monk Butter says, Coach, hold my drink that I can't say because I like monetization.
30 seconds before you attack.
And they pull out the claws from the north.
That they call you
I'm sure Wolverine has better nicknames than what I can come up with.
my pet wolf is my weapon. I'll miss him.
Sorry to hear it, darling, but I ain't no one's
This
pet.
is so
Not
much
an
tension for
animal.
Yoinkanda. They need this. They can't afford to make any more mistakes. If they lose any more maps, it's over for them. They get third place, and there's no shame in that.
1.
But you can tell by the way they're playing
Capture the mission
that
area.
they just do not see it as good enough. While there's no shame in third place, and I'm sure they would be happy with it, there is a fight inside Yoinkanda. urging them to give it their best, to try to get to second place, first place. Destroyed. Pulling out their own secret weapon. They've brought the rocket. They've brought the Punisher. Infinite ammo. And Pixel even going to be bringing the Winter Soldier here. Getting revived by the rocket. They've gone full rocket combo. They did this in one of their earlier matches as well. As 0% clean up Yoinkanda. Etsu is down. 0% with their own secret weapon portaling in with the infinite ammo invention. And 0% looking to even up the score here and put themselves one round away from a full victory. Infinite ammo onto Sestroid so that they can just burn through, but they can't if they're picked off. Big stun onto the backline members of Yoinkanda, but in comes Etsu with the Dance of the Butterfly, trying to melt them through as Sylvie, the Soul Rejuvenation expires, losing members left, right, and center here. Is taken out by Monk Buddha. And back and forth this time, Yoinkanda wipe out 0%. They take control. Line Pro, they're waiting for the rest of their team to regroup, so that they can go in as a group again. Damage boost available for Line Pro. Healing up the team. Making their way forward. Monk Butter looking for the right angle. Damage boost coming out. Final judgment for Destroyed as they push on up. Trying to find anyone, but Yoinkanda are completely splitting to try and avoid the damage here. But they've already lost for so. Good Lad coming down. Aya Magamoto from the sky takes out the double. And Yoinkanda are turning this round once again. Monk Butter, Pixel again. They're going for it. They're taking out one more. Taking out Etsu again on Tamangamona, and one more time, for old time's sake, one more time, again, I want to go again, but Pixel finally running out of people to eliminate, and 0% turning what looked like a lost fight with Pixel all the way around into keeping hold of that point. 74% looking to try and potentially claim a victory here. Get themselves one round away from this grand finals. Dance of the Butterfly from Etsu onto the backline, trying to take out the healers, but they get destroyed instead. The damage dealer, a perfect target for them here. Taken out. Pixel dropped low, healed up, trying to stay in this fight, but they're getting pressured by Etsu here. Dropped down and sniped. Good Lad getting the final hit. Line Pro able to escape up to the high ground. It does have a portal, but they choose to wait out. Point reclaimed by Yoinkanda, looking to bring themselves back into this series. 98% for 0%. Monk Buddha on the wraparound, trying to find someone to isolate, not able to get the strange thanks to the shield. Damage boost from Line Pro as they bring it in. Destroyed with infinite ammo, melting through the Hulk. Down goes Banner. Here comes the fate of both worlds as Yoinkanda are melting off the board. But there comes the dive from Wolverine to try and turn it round. They take out Destroyed, but they're revived in the BRB. Pixel trying to focus down onto the healers. They take him out. Monk Butter is down. Is there a portal available for Snaze to bring them back to the point? Looks like they utilize it to bring them back in. And again, say 0%. They want to play Team Cats again. Wiping Yoinkanda off the board. 0% are now one round away from heading back to the grand finals where they could face Team Cats. The message is being sent loud and clear to the grand finals. We want you again. Fight us. Fight us. 0%. They are going to the grand finals if they keep playing like this. Yoinkanda, they've shown they have what it takes in round 1. Once again, they just need that extra 10% to try and fight back. They've got the Wolverine. They've got the drive. Now they just need the finishing touch. We're one game away from being defeated. They have to pull off the full reverse sweep.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Fast rotation to the trade door. Taking that out with Psylocke. Portal coming out. 0% will make their way to the high ground. Pixel looking for anyone to bionic hook there. But low ground is where we see Yoinkanda. 4 seconds until the point activates. Destroyed. Taken out fast there by Etsu. Etsu with a dance of the butterfly into the background. Aya Magamoto shut down. Down they go. It's back and forth. Destroyed. Back with the BRB beacon. Takes out the triple. And 0%. Still losing members though as Snaze is holding the point. Monkmurder waiting for any fool to step up. 0% able to hold on. Both teams in that fight trading out, but Zestroid being revived by Rocket, keeping them in that game. Shots coming in from Pixel. Looking for the hook. With the damage boost, they get onto Strange, trying to take him out. If they can remove the tag, that could be good. Dropped low, Destroyed. Also low, Destroyed will be revived at the beacon. They take out one. Destroyed. Revived in this fight as Etsu is down numbers in favor of 0%. Huge dive from Mugmuna, but Snaze takes out the triple, making quadruple. Snaze with the cleanup there. The Gamma Blast with the Maelstrom. And we have seen Yoinkanda. They have adjusted one more time. They have found a trick. They have decided that it's triple heals is what will save them here. Single tank. One melee, one ranged, one tank, one defender. And they bring out the Wolverine and the Psylocke. Slightly different to what we saw in Asia as they went with single damage dealer. Here comes the final judgment as Strange is trying to outmaneuver but gets picked off. Destroy the damage output is good. They voice back Yoinkanda. Oh, Karmic Revival, but they're taken out. No, they're still up, still upright, bringing their team back into the fight. Eigen Lad very nearly getting picked off, but the full team revival comes out, and they're back onto the point. A 0% are up to 15%. Aya Magamoto coming out, stunning out Moncada and Frazo, but they push through. Etsu takes out the backline and is deleting everyone here, as 0% will be pushed off the point. Yoinkanda 85% on the respawn. Has the portal, will have to use it to get the team back in time. Moncada is charging them down here. Portal comes out. They turn around. Diving through onto the point to try and get us to the finals. Snaze stuns out Pixels on the backline as Yoinkanda for their tournament lives at 99%. Fate of both worlds from both teams coming out. Moncada diving in deep. Diving in, trying to pick off some of the front line, trying to dive onto the back line, looking for Destroyed, but cannot reach. They turn around onto trying to take them down, and it's a massacre. It is Yoinkanda. They are taking it as they will be moving on to another map. Yoinkanda, one hand out of the grave, not even 1 foot in it, one hand out of the grave, they grab on. Not yet. Yoinkanda with desperation hold on the final portal. Well-deserved MVP by Snaze. 15 final hits. 12 for Mugmura. 11 for Etsu. Top damage in that game. Barely going over to Mugmura. The triple healer at the end. Aye, good lad. Saluting to you. Swapping onto the Adam Warlock in the last possible moment. 23k healing. Line Pro still continuing to just do insane work on this Lunar Snow. Top damage blocked, going over to Networks on that Hulk. But everyone giving their absolute all in this lower bracket final. Team Cats watching from the grand final. But it is so close now. We are still only one win away from seeing 0% move on to the grand final. But Yoinkanda smash a hand through the casket and bring themselves back in. It is 3-1 in this best of 7. Is this beginning of the reverse sweep? We will find out in map number 5 in this best of 7 after this short break. See you all in a moment. Round 5, Shin Shibuya. It is Convergence. Yoinkanda starting on defense. 0% on attack. Will 0% be able to close this out and move on to the grand final? Or will Yoinkanda continue the miracle run, the reverse sweep? And will my voice survive finishing these games today before the server resets? Solo casting is hard, y'all. I am so tired. The last 4 days have been just me casting all day, just yelling for 8 hours a day at my screen, trying to get these done in time. I'm having a lovely time, but I'm excited for my break tomorrow. Assuming I can get these casts done before the servers reset. If not, then the video after this one will be me crying. Just that. Just for a while. Silently, because I'll have lost my voice. Hela, banned out. Hawkeye, taken away. Yoinkanda, they secure the Wolverine. 0%, they secure the Magneto. Only one target banned so far by Yoinkanda, taking out that Hela. Monk Buddha still being a little scary for him. Finally, 0% decide that even though we have been seeing Line Pro be pretty dominant, they're still going to remove the Lunar Snow. And with the fact they've been running a little bit of Rocket Raccoon themselves, this could be a clutch choice. if they choose to bring him back, then that could be a really good situation where they've removed one of the best healers for Yoinkanda and given themselves some big DPS output. But it looks like both teams, with Lunar Snow gone, no Rocket Raccoons, both teams are looking in low-key. Incredible Hulks, Iron Man for Destroyed. Wolverine is available, but Yoinkanda, I don't know if they're going to commit to it. But if they do, this could be one of the bravest plays I have seen. With their tournament life on the line, they decide maybe not the Incredible Hulk. They're hesitating in the spawn. Looks like they're going to swap last second. There we go. Baiting me there. Sticking with the consistently proved Wolverine. Destroyed. Moving off of the Iron Man, by the way. Back onto that Punisher. But will they commit? Plenty of time before they have to leave spawn.
4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Wide wraparound as the portal coming out for networks. Going to be able to scout out the defensive positions. Oh, that would be very brave. Right behind them. And they're going for it. Straight into the point. Try to burst through, take out the high ground, try and force Good Lad back. Try to deal with that Wolverine as Monk Muda. Try to find any isolated tanks. Every time a Wolverine goes up to that high ground, I'm half expecting them to just yeet themselves off the edge with someone. But not going to be that time. Monk Muda backing away. 0%. They're creeping around the outside here. Trying to make their way onto the point. Healing coming in slowly. Making their way onto the point. Wolverine pressuring in and picks them off. Monk Muda takes out the Punisher as well. Destroyed is down. Picks off taken out by Etsu. And we see Snaze finishing off Sylvie. Yoinkanda, strong defensive position.
Hitting harder than ever.
Etsu, shots from up high. Getting some good DPS out here. Trying to get onto that back cloud. Monk Muda getting dropped down. Sylvie healing the team up though with that soul rejuvenation. But down goes Etsu. We're seeing 0%. Starting to get some momentum, but Destroyed wiped out with the Meteor M here. DRP getting the soul rejuvenation. And with that goddess, with that god of trickery there. Lost all my words. For Zoe, taken out, but DRP still here. Monk Muda still holding the point, trying to force people off it to stop that timer ticking up. Monk Muda dropped low. Loki still trying to heal him up, trying to keep him sustained, and will do so. Waiting for anyone to step up. 0%. Reset. They have yet to get a single point, a single third of that capture. Monk Muda wrapping around, trying to get onto the Doctor Strange, trying to wipe him out the front line, gets slept. Meteor M snugged Frozo on the back line. Aya Magamoto does not really land, but the healers are down for Yoinkanda, meaning that this defense is about to be evaporated. Good Lad trying to make their way in, but this is going to be 0%, activating the cart. No doubt about it. Yoinkanda have just moved into defensive positions, not trying to contest that. Portal coming out for scouting. Making their way up, playing aggressive. Cart will start moving. Monk Muda trying to isolate people, only finds a Loki clone. Destroyed, getting focused down, but tanking through. Doesn't butterfly onto the backline as Etsu is trying to isolate some backline members. Finds no one, forced to back away. Still in the backline though, trying to take out Destroyed. Smoke screen, trying to get out, and they take him down. Doesn't butterfly from Pixel on the counter. But the healing output is just too strong. Yoinkanda holding the line. Waiting for a respawn as Pixel is trying to find targets as they keep moving forward. 0%. Making their move. Here comes Yoinkanda. But quick retreat out of Strays. Destroyed lose the ult as they are sniped by Why Good Lad. Isolation. Trying to take out the tank. Eye of Agamotto stuns out most of 0%, but they barely react. Networks was in a little bit of trouble there, but the team was there, able to turn that round. 0%. Barely in trouble, finding the opportunities when they need them.
They made it halfway. Stop them. I am wounded. Stop that vehicle.
Monkmota with the wraparound. Eye Good Lad. Meteor M at the ready. Loki going for the copy here. Going with the Psylocke, in fact. Not the extra damage. DRP going to be backing out. Meteor M onto the backline. Takes out Destroyed once again. Destroyed is suffering here from success. Being targeted every time. Last stand! Trying to get onto Hair, which they wipe out. Etsu with the Dance of the Butterfly. Comboing with Monkmota's last stand. They wipe out the attack of 0%. 1 minute remaining for 0% to regroup and make another attack. No portal for 30 seconds, so they're going to have to do this on foot. Networks creeping forward. Pixel ready to drop that Dance of the Butterfly with the Meteor M, which they may need to use right out of the bat. But no, they're targeted down before they can. Monkmota is going deep, causing problems, dropping huge damage output. Here comes Eye of Agamotto onto the back line, stunning up 3 members, trying to turn this fight round. Dance of the Butterfly to finish them off. They get the triple, make it a quad if they can, but Eye Good Lad is tanking through, trying to buy time. Buy time for the team to respawn. It looks like 0% may be able to creep this in slow and steady and activate the next tier. We're literally on to the overtime. They've jumped onto the point, trying to contest it. Monkmota on the high ground, diving in onto the front line, taking Networks off the point. The car makes it though. And Yoinkanda are cleaned out here. Eye Good Lad will fall, nowhere to go. And 0% with 1 minute 18 are looking for the triple cap. If they get that, then they are put themselves in the best position. They can truly say they've done all they can on this map to get themselves into the grand final on attack, and it will all be down to that defense. Monkmota trying to get onto but can't find the angle. Getting focused down, healed up. Damage reduction, push in. Back it out, though. Getting a little bit of help from as they dive back. No snipe there. Getting picked off. Yoinkanda's defense starting to fall. Snays takes to the sky, forced to back out. Does the Butterfly from Pixels. Trying to get any finishing blows. They get Snays and Eye Good Lad. Networks takes out Froze. They even get DRP. And this is looking like it might be that triple cap. Monkmota waiting for their chance. They know that they're only really going to get one shot at this to buy time. They've maximized the time their team has to respawn as they push on forward, taking a lot of damage. They've got a damage reduction, diving in to the back line, trying to find any targets. They take it out the fight, dive back to their team, reset. They push the enemy team back with 1 second. Overtime, great job forcing Networks off the point. 106 meters, tier 2. They may as well look at this as a triple cap because that's what Yoinkanda basically need in order to secure victory. 0%. Probably going to be starting to look at those statistics about Team Cats to see what they can adjust with that rematch. But Yoinkanda, we've shown what happens when they get backed against the wall. There's a reason why you don't trap a Wolverine in a room. Why you don't back a vicious animal into a corner. Because when it is backed into that corner, all it has left is survival. And it will do anything to get through you. And Yoinkanda are going to give that their best chance. 0% on the defense. Not adjusting their composition here. Sestroid sticking with that Punisher. Even going to be dropping the turret. High ground defensive position.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't
Yoinkanda.
Securing the mission area is
Do
your
they
top
start with a
priority.
portal? They're going to start on foot. No, the boxes! Someone has to pick those up! Making their way forward. Turret raining down pain from above. Network's trying to zone out. Sylvie, Sestroid actually getting dropped super hard there. Forced out a turret, getting healed up. Drops to the low ground, finds Monk Murder. And able to snipe out Etsu there. Damage onto the backline. Monk Murder setting up the flank. Using the cover from the destroyed terrain. Making their way in onto the front line. Getting dropped low though. Forced to leap out. Healed up very quickly. Drops low. Tanking through. Diving in. Trying to find the right angle, but not finding anyone yet. Hi, good lad. Taking out Sestroid on the back line, and we're seeing Yoinkanda starting to get momentum. They've got that extra healing coming out from Madness with the Soul Rejuvenation as they're going to try and take down that front line. Try and remove Doctor Strange, which they do. Yoinkanda taking the momentum. They're going to be activating that cart very quickly.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Yoinkanda just going to be wrapping around, looking for the high ground, waiting for their chance to strike. Nice kidnap onto there. They're able to take them down. Momentum being grabbed. Doesn't the butterfly by Etsu, getting good damage onto the back line. Sylvie healing the rest of the team though. Looking for their chance to turn this round. Sestroid has the final judgment as they dive in deep. Taking out Snaze. Taking out DRP. Wrapping round as they're getting dove from the high ground as Monk Murder is getting focused down, but they're tanking through. Big focus though, with Networks getting the final hit with the Gamma Maelstrom. Sorry, just the regular Maelstrom. No Hulk in this game. I'm so used to that combo now. Destroyed, going to be backing out. Final judgment at the ready. Monk Murder having that last stand directly onto the Punisher. Aya Magamoto stuns out the frontliners. Here comes the final judgment from Destroyed, trying to melt through those frontliners and anyone who gets in their way. Loki clones are getting in the way. How ironic. Taking out Snaze, Etsu, and another hold by 0%. 3 minutes 24 to go. Etsu already jumping in, giving some pressure. Monk Murder trying to find the right angle. They're getting healed. Aya Magamoto comes down. Destroyed is taken out. The stun did not land on anyone, but they still got the right angle. Meteor M from here onto the backline. Pixel takes out Etsu. It's an even fight so far. Final stand for Monk Murder onto the backline. Network's taken out. Pixel is wiped out by Snaze. Line Pro goes down, and we're seeing Yoinkanda moving forwards. They burnt a lot of ultimates, but so did 0%. Yoinkanda creeping towards that grand finals position, one map at a time.
Enemy has arrived. What a difference.
If somehow Yoinkanda win this, and this Wolverine isn't banned out next game, getting taken out in this stage. Etsu does the butterfly, diving in, trying to pick up anyone they can, but the healing from Loki is too good here. They'll be taken out. iGood Lad's going to be backing up. They're just going to reset. Wait it out here. Pixel sniped by iGood Lad here. Takes out Frizo on the other side though. Line Pro gets Monk Muda. Snaze goes down. iGood Lad, can they get out of here? Yes, they can. Getting slowly healed up by the rest of their team, but they were pushed so far back, past their own spawn point even. Forced to take a much bigger wraparound. Looks like we're seeing a portal. Excuse me. Snaze sending them in right to the card again. Aya Magamoto comes out, 3-man stun, DRP taken out right off the bat, but Magamoto has isolated the front line. Their team is tanking through. They got stunned out, but they have wiped out the defense of 0%.
Only 60 seconds left.
The card keeps moving with 1 minute to go. We're about to hit tier 2. Etsu trying to take out Destroyed, but the healing from Loki to shut that down is good. Card being touched. Etsu on the backline trying to take it round. Does on the butterfly, onto the backline, trying to finish it. Both teams dropping it. Pixel trying to delete that push. Not able to finish him though, dropping low. Aya Magamoto from Snaze, 3-man, 4-man stun! And 0% will once again be cleared out. Tier 2 is hit. Yoinkanda are on the miracle run. They're on that Game 5 adrenaline. They're making their way forward with 1 minute and 40 left to hit 107 meters. Essentially on the dot. They don't really have another choice. Monk Buddha finds Dr. Strange, it removes them from their team, focus down through the shield, but they're able to retreat back. Networks tagging through, Meteor M from Magneto, tagged beautifully. iGood Lad shielding up their team to keep them in this fight. Etsu is getting dropped down, but is still dropping as much damage as they can, getting focused down by trying to get onto them, take out those Loki healing points. Pixel has been taken out, so Etsu has a little bit more freedom to pressure the backline. Here's Destroy with the countdown, but they're getting healed up. Trying to move on to the backline. Numbers advantage currently in Yoinkanda's favor, but 0% close to their spawn points, so they're trying to back up, reset, rejoin as they're getting chased down here. Huge damage coming out. Monk Buddha has that last stab, but they get picked off. Sylvie with the healing for their team. Destroyed. Final judgment. 34 seconds left. Etsu maximizing damage while the team backs up and resets. They're only really going to get one last shot at this. If they can't do it, 0% are going to the finals. Etsu pressuring in, trying to move on to getting targeted down by Pixel, who's trying to force them off the point. Etsu with the wraparound, has the right angle. Here comes the final judgment from Destroyed with the Dance of the Butterfly, trying to give them the right angle. Meteor M from iGood Lad takes out Destroyed. Dance of the Butterflies from Etsu. They're cleaning them up. 0%. Line Pro tries to tag through and hits the floor. It's overtime. Respawns happening. Can anyone make it to the point in time? 93, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7! Yoinkanda are still in it! In overtime, they take the score to 3-2 in this best of 7. Yoinkanda, they are still in it. 0% are inches away from that grand final rematch. And Yoinkanda say, no, not yet. Bruised and beaten, they still claw forward. 14 final hits for Etsu. 25k damage. 33 eliminations. Only beaten out in eliminations by Pixel. Damage blocked 55k by Snaze. And 32k healing by Lime Pro. Even without the Lunar Snow, they still top the healing charts. Lime Pro, you crazy. You are absolutely cracked. But a victory for Yoinkanda. They need 2 more wins. That sentence would be nonsense just a few minutes ago. Oh my god, I've been casting for nearly 2 hours already. A few minutes ago, that sentence that they need 2 wins to make it to the finals would have felt like nonsense, as 0% have had control of this series. But Yoinkanda looking to pull off the miracle run. Let's head to a break as I'm going to set up for game number 6. It's round number 6 in this best of 7. Let's calm down a moment. We're heading to Royal Palace. It is domination. And there it is. Wolverine is banned out by 0%. Yoinkanda, if they win this, they have done the impossible and evened up the score. And they will take us to a final decider match. 0%, as I've been saying for the last 2 games, they just need a win. If they do, they are going to the grand finals. Hawkeye going to be secured this time. Yoinkanda taking advantage of the fact that Wolverine will be banned out for the first time. Have 0% unleashed a monster where they finally let down their gates. Magneto gonna be saved for hehehehe. 3rd ban. What do they choose? The tension is high. Lunar Snow taken out again. Try and force some adjustments. And also again, this is where they brought out the rocket on a domination map. Do they perhaps choose to do so again?
Or villain, I'm not judging.
Punisher. Loki being hovered, so it looks like no. Star-Lord removed from play. Monk Buddha. They are going for the Hawkeye. We're going to get to see why it is being banned out every game. The fact it's the same player as well that's causing these issues. Monk Buddha is kind of dictating the draft, the bans of 0% right now. Yoinkanda looking to even up the score here. Pretty standard draft so far, except for, as we mentioned before,
Get ready.
we are seeing Monk Buddha playing that Hawkeye. 0%. Now, I doubt they're going to pick and keep this, hello, there's a... Okay, that's going to be for the shielding, I expect. Actually, it is Lime Pro. They might stick with it. Banner being swapped onto for I Good Land, giving them that Gamma team up. Iron Man made it through the bans again, by the way. Pixel, because they're portaling in. You'll see here, this is a strategy we saw in their previous matchup. Has that C, activates it, they go through the portal, and we see an immediate swap where Pixel goes off of the Scarlet Witch and back onto Psylocke. It's an interesting strategy that I've only really seen them do and teams they play against do. Yoinkanda getting a lot of damage out of that, burning through a lot of those shields. Hulk leaps in, try to force them back. Let's check out Monkmuda. How are they doing with this damage output? They've got a range advantage here currently. Trying to get forward onto them. They're being forced back. Snaze and Yoinkanda taken out though. That's going to force Yoinkanda to back up. We will likely see the removal of Monkmuda there. 0% taking control of the objective. Etsu takes out Pixel though, as Yoinkanda will start to get a bit of momentum back and start making their way towards the point. Monkmuda running back in, Etsu on the side. High damage output, finds Destroyed, still on that Punisher, looks for the finish, which they get, gets slipped though, taken out, Meteor M for finds DRP, Frozo taken out by Pixel. The real DRP taken out, it was in fact a clone. But Yoinkanda wiped off the board once again, and 0% are cleaning up this time. They are back in their dominant position, and we are seeing the team that has been one game away from the grand finals for a very long time now. Monkmuda, good damage output, try the best they can, taking out some Loki clones. DRP. Meteor M steal by Eye of Agamotto. They turn it onto networks here. Eye of Agamotto was cancelled out. Pixel with a dance of the butterfly. Monkmuda is taken out. Counter from Etsu, wiping out Destroyed. Numbers advantage currently in favor of Yoinkanda. Healing coming out from Sylvie to shut down this push, at least for the moment. Eye of Agamotto onto the back line, meaning 0% are getting cleaned up. Is down. Line Pro is down. Destroyed, able to get out of there barely. And Yoinkanda retake control. Aye, good lad. Meteor M, only ultimate really available. Destroyed. Final judgment. Line Pro, God of Mischief. Destroyed. Getting healed up. Taking a little bit of damage. Still trading. Trying to dodge out the way of Monkmuda. Here comes the final judgment. Meteor M to try and shut it down, but it is absorbed and tagged through. Aye, good lad goes down, but so does Destroyed here. Frozo trying to keep their team up. Snaze goes down. 0% reclaiming control here. They have the numbers, and they are going to claim the first point in game number 6. This is a familiar point. A familiar situation. One round away from 0% going to the grand finals to play against Team Cats. Pressure is on. And this time, there's no Wolverine for Yoinkanda. Almost all their wins up to this point have come from bringing out that Wolverine. And now they don't have it. This has got to be eating away at them. Has 0% banned out the one thing that was keeping them in this game? Or did Yoinkanda have it in themselves to try and close this out? 0%. Pressure once again on. One game away. One singular map. No fancy Magneto play with the Scarlet Witch this time. They're just portaling in. Both teams portaling up to the high ground. Meteor M at the ready. Shield onto network so they can push up. Yoinkanda being zoned off the point a little bit here. Positioning once again being taken. Media M. Loki healing. Basically going to shut that down. Damage is good. Dance of the Butterfly from Etsu, but also tanked through by the Loki damage. The Loki healing a little too strong there. DRP. Waiting for their moment. They have the ultimate steal if they want. Monkmuna with the Hunter side. Aya Magamoto actually accidentally dodged down with that terrain destruction, but DRP and Yoinkanda taken out. Down goes Snaze. Monkmuna will go down, and 0% continue their snowball.
They captured the mission area.
The percentage begins to tick up. Snaze leading the charge with I Good Lad
I am strengthened for
as they watch their dreams of the grand finals slowly ticking away as 0% take position. The healing coming out, DRP with the God of Mischief. Hunter's sight from Monkmuna. There is the Dance of the Butterfly, but it's dodged out the way as Pixel trying to take out anyone. Destroyed is the first one to fall. Line Pro, good pickup by Monkmuna, taking out Pixel. Line Pro is healing their team. Aya Magamoto stuns out both the healers for 0%. Down goes Line Pro. Sylvie dropping out. Monkmuna takes out Networks. And we're seeing Yoinkanda take back control for the first time in this game. Now they just have to hold it. Taking out the tree. Able to take the shot from downtown. Line Pro popped off the board, and now 0% have to wait a little bit longer before they can re-engage. Shots from max range, trying to reach onto the point. Etsu also on a bit of a flank here. Has that Dance of the Butterfly. Gonna be quite patient with it. Final Judgment coming out from Zestroy, trying to burn through everything, but a quick jump down to the low ground means they can't find the target. Meteor M trying to absorb some of those hits. Dance of the Butterfly for the counter. Good smoke bomb to disengage. Force destroyed as N2 is trying to eat through that front line, which they do. Taking out.
Top of the mission area. Keep going.
Holding it for the moment. Zestroid once again. Smoke bomb to escape as they're dropping low here. Sylvie, they do have the heal if they need to as they've rejoined their team. Gonna keep a hold of that soul resurgence. That soul rejuvenation. Keeping the team topped up. Healing as best they can. Damage boost for their team. Pixel is flanking around on the side. Dance of the Butterfly onto the low ground. Loki once again says, no thank you, absolutely not. I will just heal through this. Monkmuna trying to work down these damage dealers. Pixel got dropped low. Destroyed dropped low. Sylvie gonna be dropping that extra healing with the soul rejuvenation to try and keep the team up as 0% lose Pixel. Yoinkanda holding the point at 99% to even up the map to clean out the remaining members of 0%. And Yoinkanda taking us to a round number 3 on Royal Palace. We are heading to Odin's Archive. As I've been saying for almost an hour now, a win for the side of 0% means they are going to the final. A win from Yoinkanda means we are heading to map number 7 to decide our second grand finalist, to decide who gets to fight Team Cats.
Get ready.
The pressure is on. The stage is set.
Sits upon the throne. What a strange kingdom.
How dare you insult the king of Ixgard so?
So,
Monkmuna
you are not part
has the Hunter's sight already at the ready. Dance of the Butterflies, 20% away. Aya Magamoto only 9% away. 0%. They already have their Aya Magamoto. They're about to have their God of Mischief. They're going with the Scarlet Witch Magneto combo as they will be portaling in. straight through the portal to the high ground where they run into Yoinkanda. Good damage you can see there coming out of here. Maximizing that little rollout strategy. Stays with the Eye of Agamotto. Taking control of the point, holding on to it until they see 0%. Overstep. Mission area currently being captured. Eye of Agamotto into the back line. 3-person stun. Pixel taken out. Destroy taken out. Meteor M for the counter. It is absorbed as Yoinkanda are cleaning them up. Lime Pro. Get the steal, get the pickup, healing the rest of the team with the God of Mischief. Meteor M from I Good Lad lands it, but it is out-healed. Dance of the Butterfly. Etsu takes the double, looking for more. They take out Networks, and we are seeing 0% driven off the point. Yoinkanda. They now have to wait. Making their way back to the point. If they can hold it, they get their chance at the grand finals by going to a game number 7. No mistakes will be accepted at this stage. Final Judgment coming in from Zestroid on the flank. Takes out Monk Mutter. Dropping down to the low ground. They get sniped immediately. DRP with the bonus healing coming out from the extra healing Eye of Agamotto. Stunning out Etsu as they are sniped off the point here. Networks trying to tag for their team. DRP taken out, but they still have the healing if they want to use it. Soul Rejuvenation just going to be held onto as 0%. Clean up the objective. At 51%, 0% will begin their charge. Their ascent towards the grand finals, towards that rematch. Pixel, already dropped low, will be healed up by the team. So, has that Soul Rejuvenation, dropping super low headshot. They try to push in onto 0%. Pixel, spotted, jewels out with Etsu. Both just going to let it go though. Really wants to try and take out. Down goes the Dance of the Butterfly to keep them alive more than anything else. Hunter's Sight from Mugmuda as well, trying to just wipe out that backliner. Takes out Frizzle. 0% coming out ahead until that shot lands. Lime Pro goes down, evening up the KOs. Eye of Agamotto coming down, slipped out. Meteor M as 0% are wiped off the board. Etsu with the Dance of the Butterfly for the final hit. 53 to 56% in favor of 0%, but Yoinkanda just overtook them. Sylvie has that Soul Rejuvenation. They're going to be portaling in once again. Shots taken through the portal to start off here. Topping up the team. Soul Rejuvenation being held onto. Zestroid dropping low. Etsu taken out in this fight. Frizzle dropping low. 80%. Mugmuna taken out. Frizzle taken out. Zestroid and Lime Pro 2 for 2. DRP trying to keep the team up. Gonna be stealing the Dance of the Butterfly. Psylocke up to the high ground. They're just gonna wait it out. Wait for the perfect time to strike, which they're dropping it. Takes out Snakes. I Good Lad is down as DRP tries to buy time for their team. But they go down as well. 62% for 0% and climbing as Etsu on the counter though. Buys a little bit of grace as they take out Pixel. Map heal. Keeps them going. Wants to try and take out Lime Pro. Can't quite reach them. Eye of Agamotto dodged out there. That is Networks putting their big ultimate. 80% for 0%. They're holding with Zestroid down. This is Yoinkanda's one real chance to try and push in with a numbers advantage. Hair's taken out. Good stun, but they already taken out Networks as Etsu is picking up the eliminations, making a triple, looking for more to bring them to game number 7. And that's exactly what we're going to see. Game number 7.
Another epic victory.
Yoinkanda, they have pulled off the miracle run. DRP, MVP, well deserved. 12 final hits for Pixel, 6 for Destroyed, 7 for Hehehehe, 11 for Mugmuna and Etsu. Top damage to Mugmuna on that Hawkeye. The two of them together, they seem to do the job. Out-damaging both of the opposing damage dealers. Solid duelist play. Top damage blocked by Networks. Doing their best to try and hold the point. Top healing. Line Pro finally has some competition. It's their own teammate, Sylvie. Keeping up that time. 23k. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to this. One map. One opportunity to be immortalized in the grand finals of the Marvel Rivals Championship for Europe. The pressure is on as we head to a quick break. I haven't said it at all this broadcast, but please like, subscribe, ring that bell so you can see when I start casting Season 1. Leave a comment. Let me know how you think this is going. I am a solo crew here. I cast, I observe, I edit, I produce myself, aka when you sometimes get mistakes like that from earlier. The only money I get from this is from AdSense, although if there are any members by this point in the future, thank you members. Hello members, you get the casts early. I do my best to bring you the games because I love them. The main broadcast is fantastic. I watch that. That is my entertainment sometimes. But I choose to bring you these games because I love doing it. And I hope you are enjoying my personal entertainment. For now, thank you all for watching. We're going to head to a break, and when we come back, we will find out who is playing against Team Cats in the grand final. Tetcher's getting PTSD! Last time he went to Symbiotic Surface as a deciding map. That match went for 25 minutes. So Tetcher's poor voice that still has to cast the grand finals is a little nervous. Yoinkanda. I keep calling them Yoinkanda. Yoinkanda starting on defense. 0% on attack. And 0% made an incredibly risky play. They have removed the Hawkeye. Yoinkanda, if they protect this Wolverine right now, I can see their chances. This could be it. This could be the reverse sweep. The Wolverine, they have yet to lose with it versus 0% in a full series. The Hawkeye carried them over one game. 0% say no thank you. We see why it's banned out every game. Magneto for hehehehe. Third ban. That little bit of protection. It's gonna be Doctor Strange. Snaze has been dominating on the Sorcerer Supreme. Stephen is taken out of action. I hope you don't mind, but I find it quite amusing to just randomly call characters by their first name sometimes.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Star-Lord. Removed from play. Monk Butter. Aye, good lad. Are they going to try that triple healer comp once again? It's destroyed. They're bringing out the Iron Man. Going to try and give that aerial assault to take them to the finals. We're going to be seeing the triple heal coming out from Yoinkanda. You can't take the point if we never get eliminated on it because we're always topped up on healing. DRP back on that Lunar Snow. 0%. They have brought out the Iron Man. Networks playing the Hulk on the Magneto. Pixel and Etsu. They've been dueling Psylocke this whole series.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Yoinkanda setting themselves up. Snaze on the Magneto this time. A little bit of aggressive positioning. Here comes the Hulk. Little bit of pressure. Etsu has a lot of work cut out for them. Their job is basically going to be take down that Iron Man. 0%. They're making a lot of distance here. But it's not about distance. It's about that percentage. Monk Buddha taking a lot of damage here. Forced to dash away. Reset. Looks like they're trying to find someone. Hulk, Iron Man, anyone they can get to if they can get them isolated. They've got themselves a good angle. Snaze keeping them off the point for the moment. Shield blocking out the Unibeam, but nice snipe pickup with the rotation, knocking them down. Wolverine finds the target. Monk Buddha, Etsu takes out her. Pushing forward onto both supports, taking them down. They retreat back to the point. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Yoinkanda, they're holding firm, at least for the moment. Pixel on the flank. Sees Magneto. Gonna get a little bit of damage. Onto Snaze. Trying to work him down. Pushing on in. Etsu with a dance of the butterfly as well. Destroyed with the maximum pulse available. Is Unibeam in the air. Here they come. Dance of the butterflies. Maximum pulse down onto the low ground. But so far, Networks is the only person to fall. Snaze, Meteor M, trying to force them back, does damage, can't find the final hit. Dance of the butterflies onto the backline by Pixel, trying to take out these healers, but there's just too much healing. Last stand, Frizzo takes out Pixel. Meteor M from here, but it's counteracted by DRP and the fate of both worlds. Karmic Revival coming out, bringing back Monk Buddha. And we're back to the 5 versus 5. Hi, good lad. Cosmic Cluster from downtown, keeping the team popped up. We're seeing Networks on the flank, rotating in. Destroyed on the high ground, trying to get onto Monk Buddha. Hulk Smash coming in from Networks, deep into the backline, trying to find the opportunity. Unibeam to try and burn them down. Snaze is the first to fall. Down goes Monk Buddha. Etsu dancing the butterflies to try and push them back. They get Pixel. It's taken out. And we're seeing Yoinkanda pushing through. They're trying to move onto the Iron Man. Etsu, this is their job. Point blank, maximum pulse takes out Frizzo, but DRP gets destroyed. The point is being held. It's right on the tip of activating. With 39 seconds left, Etsu is doing damage. Just trying to burn through the indestructible guard. But Banner is getting pumped back into Banner out of that Hulk form. But we're seeing 0% beginning to trickle in one by one. But Yoinkanda are doing the same. Returning from spawn. Monk Muda does not find the target. Backing out, getting healed up. Slept by Mantis. But tanking through with the healing and the shielding. Etsu finally fell after buying time for their team. Dance of the Butterfly coming in. Meteor Air! Monster Snays getting taken out. Pixel has given their team an advantage of taking down the one tank. Getting slept, forced to back out though. They're too squishy. DRP is keeping the team up. Good Lad brings back Frizzle. They're trying to hold with the healers. They're trying to get rid of Pixel, who is doing huge work in the backline. They take them out. Point being held on overtime. 0% are cleaned up by Etsu. 91% is what needs to be beaten, but held before a single point.
Which side you're on?
It comes down to this. Yoinkanda
This one.
have to push with everything they have. One final push to get them in to that grand final. 0%. Do they adjust? Defensive picks like Namor spring to mind. A Wolverine of their own, perhaps. Triple tanks, we've seen it used to potentially counteract the triple support, but with the Wolverine, is that even feasible? Yoinkanda. They are now a 92% bar away from the grand finals. 0% is the number that the red team want to see on Yoinkanda's capture progress. Because if that is the case, then it's a grand finals rematch for 0% and Team Cats. Yoinkanda,
Guess what I can do?
they have set themselves up the best they can. Every game up to now has led them to this moment. 0%. Morale might be low after getting picked off 3 games in a row. But they are still where they were. 1 win away. 1 point, 1 circle on an alien planet stands between them and a minimum of 2nd place. A rematch versus Team Cats. Monkmuda rotating. Finds Hulk, trying to take out Networks with the percentage damage, burning through, but the shielding is a bit too good. Unibeam is doing some good damage, forcing them to back up. 0% on the point for the moment. 0% are holding, delaying, healing, tanking, but we're starting to see the step-ups by 0%, by Yoinkanda. Pushing through, dropping low. Good Lad drops low, heals up. The triple healing is working. Monkmuda trying to get onto that backline, trying to take out the frontliners with the percentage damage. Drops low, triple healers say absolutely not. Line Pro with the fate of both worlds, buying time, the isolation onto keep them off the point. That's one of their main tankiness. Invincible Plasma Cannon is about to come off cooldown, but their tanks aren't up here. Hulk dropping down into Banner. No one's there. It's happened. Yoinkanda are going on to the grand finals. They take down 0%, 91.33. They force the tanks off the point. They burn through them with attrition and healing. And Yoinkanda are gonna be playing against Team Cats to find your first Marvel Rivals champion for Europe. 0% take 3rd place. A valiant effort, an incredible performance by 0%. Another day, another time. They could easily have been in this grand finals. They are truly a worthy team to be in that top 3, to even be in that top 2. But today is not their day. Today is Yoinkanda's day Tomorrow's video will be the grand finals of Team Cats versus Yoinkanda. It's another best of 7. And Yoinkanda, after barely taking down 0%, now face their most difficult challenge. They just pulled off the reverse sweep, the legendary reverse sweep. Now they face their most difficult challenge to not only take a single map off of Team Cats, something that's never been done. Rounds have been taken, but never a map in a Marvel Rivals Championship game. But they also have to take 4. A difficult task. But after what they just went through, Yoinkanda are hungry. They've shown they have the drive, they have the strength, they have the power. But will they have what it takes? Thank you all very much for watching. I have been Tetcher. I'm going to go sit down quietly for a moment while I rest my voice before I cover this grand final match today, before the servers reset tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. And tune back in tomorrow. Turn on that bell so you see when it goes live. If you're a member, it's already up. It's ready for you. It's sitting in your member videos. But everyone else, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tetcher, and I will see you all next time.